Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. 1 second, just want to check my Facebook as usual. Make sure we're going live. And then we'll get started on today's topic, which is about moments of success. There it is live. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about how precise success and failure could be in anything in life. And I bring up this topic a lot, and my family and friends are probably bored of hearing me use these references all the time. But I am fascinated by success and failures and everything in life, especially, and I'm just going to compare it to like sports. And the one thing I always like to compare it to is Olympic athletes. Olympic athletes just fascinate me. I watch any type of documentary or read any book or any stories about just the drive of Olympic athlete. And don't worry, I'm going to compare it to how this affects you and how you should feel better about your successes. But can you imagine an Olympic athlete, or if you're in real estate, that you're going to have to get up early, get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, work out, don't eat certain things, lose time with your family and friends for years and years and years to get to a point that you might fail. You didn't even get to that point. You didn't get to try. You might get to try 10 years later. And then the moments of success and failure could be hundredths of a second. It's like here's first place, second place, third place, and then fourth place, complete failure. And you didn't do anything wrong. You did everything right. You're an Olympic athlete. You did everything right. You've trained your hardest. You did everything right. You didn't do anything wrong until completely failed. Well, that's how they feel. They feel, like if you tell them, well, you got into the Olympics, they'll say, no, I didn't win a medal. I didn't even win gold. You see some of these Olympic athletes that never win a medal or win silver, and they're upset. But it just comes down to those moments of when you can succeed. But how that compares to real estate and sales and in life, you don't have to be that precise. You have several hundreds of thousands of tens of thousands of moments in your life and career to be great and have those moments. And of course, it always brings up, every week, especially when it's a football weekend and the Browns are on. And I'll totally admit, I'm a sports fan, but I'm not a sports fanatic. I hope I don't offend anybody on that. But it always fascinates me on how people love to learn about other things that don't get them success. Example is that I know people that watch sports. They love the Browns. They love sporting events, and they know every play. They say, hey, if that play went this way, that play went that way. And in football, it all comes down to like 2 or 3 plays in a game that could make success or failure. So you could, again, train and be dedicated, and every game it comes down to just 2 or 3 plays. So what do they have to do? Every single play, and I think in football it's usually somewhere around 70-75 plays a game per side. You have 75 tries to be successful, and you got to be successful in all of them, because you don't know what 2 or 3 plays that game are going to make or break your success in winning. And again, in real estate, it does it. You just have every client, every call, every prospect. You can be great and be successful, or you could fail with those clients. But you have so many other options, and you have so many other tries, and you have so many other abilities. And you could be new, you could be experienced, you could be part-time, you could be full-time. You always have the ability to be great and successful each time. And I see that, again, still back on the sports references, is that example, like I'm fascinated by. I love watching and hearing people's stories about like the fantasy football and the fantasy sports, and another thing, golf. I love golf. Just one putt for one drive, one failed shot could ruin success or failure. And that, in having that drive to do that. And my opinion on just recreational golf is that people love to play recreational golf because they get to have that feeling, that one shot, that one putt, that one hole, or that one round of golf they had in their lifetime, that they were excellent. They were as good as a professional, that they thrive on the keep on playing recreational golf to have that one great round. Any golfer out there, anybody's watching that golfs, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not that kind of golfer. I golf a couple times, maybe once or twice or three times a year. Used to, when I had, when I put more, set aside more time. But I know people that could tell you, 3 years ago, it was the 17th hole of this one course. It was a sunny day. It was a second shot. It was a par 5, and I got it on the green and got a birdie or an eagle. They remember that greatness. They remember that feeling, and they said I was excellent at that. So the point I'm getting at is that every realtor out there, every day, you have that opportunity to be great with any prospect. You're like, when you're making prospecting calls and getting that new client, you were excellent. You were the best agent ever, and you're great. You're a professional. You've professional level of success. You got a new client. You made your prospecting calls. You got it. The next call, the next client, you showed them houses. That client was happy with you, and they're so happy when you get those reviews. And the client comes back and says, you were excellent, you did everything, and if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have found the right house or negotiated the right deal. You were excellent, A+, gold medal, Super Bowl, World Series for that moment. So the point I'm making here is the moments of success and failure is that some people, I always look at the silver lining and what makes your choice to be a realtor and what other people's life choices are, is that you have a better ability to be great, have a better ability to be successful in what you choose to do. And that's why I was using the sports comparison. So when I see these people, men, women, dedicating their life on that small chance of having success, and that dedication to do that, you could choose to do that every day. You don't have to give up much. You don't have to give up your life. You don't have to give up your family. You don't have to give up what you eat or when you go to sleep. You don't have to go to training camp. You don't have to travel. You don't have to go away. You have the ability right now, every day when you wake up, to pick up the phone wherever you're at. You could be still in bed for all, you could be in bed, you could go down to the kitchen, you could be in your pajamas, you could be drinking a cup of coffee at 9 o'clock in the morning and go, I'm going to be great right now at what I do, even though I got my license 2 weeks ago or 2 years ago or 20 years ago. You have the ability to be great and have that moments of success every single day. That's such an awesome opportunity that you have. So take advantage of it and think that way, is that every day I get to be the best realtor. I could be the top of my game at any moment, at any time, and success and failure could be at any moment that you choose every day. So that's it for today. Hope that gives you some things to think about and help you with your business and help you with your thought process and what's in your mind about what you want to succeed today or tomorrow, this week, and definitely for 2021. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. Got some appointments that I have to move around, but might be a little bit early, maybe like 10 or 11. But of course, it will be on Facebook for you to watch at any time. So have a wonderful Monday. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.